Hey everybody, Tony Krizek here from Tony's Spot On Fishing, back with another installment in our video series, Where Not to Fish. Now in this video series, we're talking about various lakes around the Chicagoland area that would probably be in your best interest to avoid. We as anglers love the challenge of breaking down new and different waters based on weather conditions and water conditions, but some of these waters we talk about in this series, no matter how much we do right, we are just not going to win. There may be a magical day here and there, don't get us wrong, but those days are so far and few between, it's just not worth the effort. So, without further ado, let's jump into this installment of Where Not to Fish. We are talking about Maple Lake, part of the Cook County Forest Preserve. Now, if you saw our very first episode of Where Not to Fish, we discussed Busse, which is also part of Cook County. Now, we're not in the business of just running through every single lake in Cook County. That's not what we're going to do. The reason Maple has made the list is we get a tremendous amount of requests to film out there. Now, as we stated with the Busse show, we are having issues obtaining the proper permits for filming in the Cook County Forest Preserves, but that is not why Maple has made the list. Maple is a 60-acre lake that was made in the 1920s. Now, 60 acres is a decent-sized little pond, and you could call it a lake, but in comparison to some bodies of water that we have around here, it is relatively small. Tremendous amount of fishing pressure. These fish see every bait known to mankind 1,000 times a day. From live bait to every soft plastic, crankbait, spinnerbait, topwater, you name it, they've seen it. Fishing pressure has made it extremely tough. Also, fish that are taken from the water with not the greatest restocking levels to a body of water will also hurt it. Now, as long as everyone is within the guidelines, the rules and regulations of site-specific regulations on a body of water, when you purchase a fishing license, it is your right to take those fish legally. However, when a body of water is pounded very hard, it's just not always going to have the replenishment it deserves. Funds are tight, things of that nature. And what fish do go back, again, see so many baits. However, doing some research on Maple, this was a very shocking study I uncovered that I wanted to share with everyone. July 9th through the 11th, 2018, there was a study done, a fish survey, where they used electrofishing, which is where the boats come out with the electrodes and they shock the lake, collect the fish for length, weight, and they release them safely. And they also had 6 nets out on the lake over those 2 days. Here was the findings. 195 bluegills, 27 bass, 14 gizzard shad, 10 crappies, 6 channel cats, 5 warmouth bullhead and perch, a carp, and a pike. Those bluegills, the 195 bluegills, were all pretty much between 4 and 5 inches long. Of those 27 bass, 16 of those bass were 2 to 3 inches long. 11 of those bass did range between 5.5 inches and 19 inches. Not the best numbers there. Those crappies were about 6 to 7 inches, and the pike came in at about 25 inches. Now, 60 acres over a 2-day study, that's not really good numbers. And you can just see the populations just aren't present in that body of water. And that's the biggest reason it's made our list of a body of water to be avoided. We'd invite you to look at any show we've done on Spot On Fishing over the last 6 years now. Hard to believe it's 6 seasons strong we're going. But take a look at those past seasons, and there's so many other great bodies of water to choose from around Chicagoland. Just another reason this lake has made the list is just poor fish populations and heavy fishing pressure. So let us know in the comments below, what are your thoughts on Maple? What do you guys and girls think? As I said, I'm sure we're going to have some people that'll say, man, Tone, I catch fish, no issues. But it's pretty tough body of water. It really is. And, let's have a discussion. Let us know your thoughts. Hey, there's a body of water you want to see us film on Tony's Spot On Fishing, let us know that too. If you got a recommendation for a Where Not to Fish lake, Drop it in the comments too. We love hearing from all our viewers. That's about all the time we have, though, for this week. We hope we shed some light on maple and why it's one of those bodies of water you should just avoid. For now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, my name's Tony Krizek. We'll see you again next time on Tony's Spot on Fishing.